Perfect. Thank God we got that intro done so early.
AJ Cagle!
10 minutes later, I'm ready to talk, all right? To the people that booed me, thank you for my friends and family being here. I got brought up at the last show I did as a traveling comic, and I thought that was the most polite way anyone's ever let a room full of people know that I live in my car. Thanks, guys. Did you guys see that they're putting wireless internet on the moon? Yeah. It came out last week. Nokia signed a multiple billion-dollar contract to set up 4G internet on the moon. And the craziest thing to me about that is that Nokia had billions of dollars still. And like, instead of investing that money in like a new product to compete with maybe like Apple or Samsung and bring their company back from the dead, instead they just were like, no, I know what's gonna fix this company. We're gonna put really slow internet on the moon that no one can use. That'll fix things. I've been watching a lot of Hulu lately, but I don't have that premium Hulu. I don't have Hulu either, but my sister used to date a guy that's got Hulu, so now I got Hulu, but it's got the ads. And one of the ads on Hulu is for Adam and Eve. And they've got this promotion where if you use their promo code, they'll send you 7 dirty DVDs with like an 8th secret gift. And they don't tell you what the secret gift is. But if it's not a DVD player, don't bother sending the 7 DVDs. Because this isn't 2002, and my roommate's the one with the Xbox. Like, I don't have any way to, she's gonna be looking at the covers of them. Yeah, now that we're on porn, sure. I was watching porn, and I came across this video, and it was like a compilation style video, and it was titled like, "Watch this and try not to come." Like, no. Like, that's all I came here to do. It's 3 in the morning, and I've got work in the morning. Like, I gotta work at 6, and I don't know, stupid idea I had. Do you think that, I'm talking to you, only you, nobody else is listening. Do you think that like improving is as appreciated in porn as it is in acting? Like at the AVN Awards, do you think they're like, oh my God, I really liked what you did in that scene, and a girl's like, thanks, I just went with it, it just came natural. Well, and that, I'm glad you brought that up. I was gonna say, is it vary by the book? Like if you deviate from the script, you have a sexual assault case on your hands. Like, speaking of rape, it's a tough segue, but I dated a girl one time who told me she had a rape fetish. And that was yeah, guys, that was what I tried to do back to her. Now we got some people listening, cool. Yeah, she brought me in a room and she was like, hey, I want to talk to you about something. It's like really kind of embarrassing, but like, I've got a rape fetish. And I was like, please explain that completely from start to beginning. And she was like, okay, well, I want you to not tell me when you're gonna come over. I want you to break into my home, and I'm gonna put up a fight, but it's not gonna be a real fight, it's gonna be a fun fight, and then it's gonna end in sex. And I was like, it's not gonna be a fun fight, because that shit's not fucking happening. Like, if you wanted to break up with me, that's all you had to say. You didn't have to get me arrested in the meantime. I was like, you've got roommates and neighbors, what are you gonna tell them? Like, hey, there's gonna be a guy coming over, it's totally planned, don't worry. Also, like, how do you hang out after that? Like, what's the small talk like after that? Just like, was it bad? Or good? Yeah, right? Like, I'd have to leave, but then I have to sit alone with my thoughts of what I just did, guys. I'd be crying on the way home, calling my therapist, like, you've gotta help me, I committed a maybe crime? I don't know, she said she wanted me to. That's a weird thing. Oh, rape fetishes are weird though, because like, if a girl tells you she has one, it's a very like vulnerable and trusting thing that she's telling you. But if a guy tells you he has one, well, that fella's just a criminal. That doesn't work that way. You can't be like, hey, look, I got this idea. I'm not telling you when, but I'm gonna come over. This shit just wouldn't work. I mentioned therapy for a second. I just started therapy, and it's cool because you learn things about yourself. Like my therapist told me I have OCD, and I was like, that's funny. I just thought I was always super superstitious. I was like, so far I have never stepped on any cracks, and my mother's back is fully intact. So I'm not. That rhymed way more than I wanted it to. I hated it as it was coming out of my mouth. I was like, what am I doing? Stupid poetry. Let me time it. 8 minutes. Cool. Okay, so do you guys remember ant farms? Ant farms, like they were a thing for a while, but they just disappeared. I always thought ant farms were super weird because they were like the one thing in school that automatically made a kid a loser if he had one. Like there were no cool kids in school that had ant farms, you know? And it's funny because you don't see ant farms anymore, and nowadays it's like the one thing that automatically makes you a loser is an assault rifle. That's it for me, guys. This has been great. Good last one.